Your Piriformis standards come in 3 basic flavors. They all confer slightly different benefits. For the purposes of now, any of them are good. It's kind of which one gets you into the best angle and feels like it's getting you the best overall stretch. So, we could start with just a simple pigeon pose. What I'm going for is trying to stay upright, eventually trying to close this space. You can see I've still got space to go, but I'm trying to use the weight of my upper body to settle down into it. You might consider this level 1 because it's fairly approachable. You don't need any equipment. Pretty easy to get into on a moment's notice. Which would then lead to level 2, where I can do an elevated pigeon, get myself stacked up onto a box. This allows me to sink in a little deeper, allows me to kind of play with some angles with that back foot, open things up, and really start to play with this idea of this hip dropping to the ground. I can even start working the range this way, and I can feel it open up a slightly different part of the hip as I start to block this and fold my belly button down. Level 3 is starting against the wall, picking a leg, figure 4, and then drive that foot flat. So from here, what I have the availability to do is basically create a standard. I want my butt to get to the ground. I am not there yet, but I can slowly, from this standard, go, okay, it's nearly there. This is where I'm currently at. And I slowly ratchet this up until, and technically it would be this hip that you can't really see. Let me flip that around until I can get all the way to here and have flat hips. You can see I'm not there yet. But the idea is I now have a repeatable standard. This would be level 3 just because it's more difficult, more challenging to get into and maintain a good standard, but it does allow you to see where you're at and how close you need to go based on using this other leg as a lever.